You okay?
I'm trying to get abducted by aliens.
What a beautiful movie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Beyond stunning and also just a deeply emotional. I have to say, I did not expect to connect most to a faceless kind of bug.
Right?
Talk to me. I need to hear more about the idea of Glordon because I did not expect to love him so much and just cry for him all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
I love him.
You feel for him. You cry for him.
You love him. I think when we were thinking about what this movie would be like, we wanted to create a space we've never seen before, and we would love to go to an alien planet, meet some aliens, but it was more difficult. So there's a creature called the tardigrade, which is a microscopic creature called also a water bear. So that was the original spark for Glordon. But then I think it's interesting, we had to say to our animators, like, what if we have a character with no eyes and no eyebrows? But we do work with the best animators in the world, and they were happy to tackle that. So you do have this little creature that has no eyes or eyebrows, but you feel really moved by him in the film.
Yeah.
And his voice performance by Remy Edgerly is just amazing.
Makes the character.
Yeah, it makes
sure.
the character. Yeah. We heard Remy when he was very young. He was probably too young for the role, but we knew that it would take some time for the movie, and he just sparked. Yeah. He's a big reason why we all love Glordon.
Yeah, it's that perfect contrast between like a horrifying like design with like crazy sharp teeth, and then like the sweetest
voice. Yeah.
boy voice coming out.
Yeah.
Of that mouth. Yeah.
So cute. I have to say there's so many elements of the story that I think people will connect with for different reasons. There's obviously the grief factor, there's the wanting to belong, then there's also like the kid in me that just wanted to go to space.
Yeah.
So for you guys, what was the kind of the core of the story for you where you were like, this is the movie we're gonna make here?
Yeah, I think we always pointed back to loneliness as a theme because it helps you structure the story when you know that every character and every dynamic kind of needs to point back to the same idea. So Elio and Olga are both experiencing loneliness within their relationship, and Glordon and Lord Grygon are experiencing the same thing. And for us, it was a theme that a lot of people on the crew could also relate to, and we started talking to experts on child psychology about loneliness and grief, but also to the Surgeon General at the time, Dr. Vivek Murthy, about the epidemic of loneliness, which is everybody. I mean, everybody's feeling it. And as we were learning more about it as a crew, we started to realize, we're like, wait a minute, I'm really lonely right now. And I think when you find something that all of a sudden you're uniting this team on a worthy goal and cause, we kind of love that we found something that we could all stand behind. Yeah.
Definitely. I know Pixar movies are famous for having a couple Easter eggs hidden throughout. They got the Pizza Planet truck, the A113, sometimes teases for the next movie. I was very visually distracted that I wasn't seeking those out, so I'm curious if they're there and if there's any hints of where I should be looking next time I watch the movie.
Yes, all those Easter eggs you mentioned are in the movie.
But it is fun. I'm glad. I mean, you shouldn't really be thinking about them the first time you watch them.
Yeah, it's like fourth or fifth time thing. Yeah.
But we definitely have the classics, the Luxo Ball A113, and we do have a hint towards our next film. It's in the Communiverse somewhere. It's a character, and this is for the film Hoppers, and it's on screen for a pretty long time, and it's kind of featured as well. Normally, it's not featured like that, but yeah, I don't know if I want to say more than that.
That's a great hint.
Yeah.
There are, I think at this point, I think there are 9 Pixar prequels and sequels, and I think there's 3 more on the way. I'm curious, while you were making this movie, if there were any thoughts of continuing any of their other stories. Like, obviously, me personally, I want more Glordon. Like, is there any?
I mean, the universe is so vast, and the world of the Communiverse is so rich, and there's so many more aliens and planets that we could visit.
Yeah. There's so many aliens that we had to trim for time that had featured moments that were so funny.
They had whole backstories.
Yeah.
They had families.
Glordon goes to Delaware.
Like, I want to know about Glordon's mom, who's in the Blood Wars.
Yeah. There's so much there.
There's a whole story there.
Yeah, there's so much more.
I'm a bargaining chip. No, say the other thing. Oh, help me, Father. He overpowered me.